and I think they had less rest than we did. We are back in Lakeville, Minnesota. Game number 2 of 2 for the day, 3 of 3 for the pool play, and is your Minnesota Steel in the dark blue jersey against My Burger in white. So what's the story with My Burger, Jared?
I talked to their coach, which coincidentally happens to be Eric Stahl, former NHL player, one of their 3 coaches, which is, I'll say, heavy on the intimidation factor. Although, to go against that, they are 0-2 coming into this game, similar to your Minnesota Steel. We know My Burger name comes from a sponsor, so like the real world, money driving the name of this team.
Sounds like a shell company.
Yes, probably. But here we go.
Steel tried to start the game out with 6, but they're caught, so we'll do 5-on-5 to kick it off.
Jack Dean on the draw, loses that, goes to Burger. Burger pushes into the offensive zone. Centering pass attempt by My Burger, deflected to the far wall by Kirsten Jurna. Burger collects, tries to fire to the middle again. They got it right in the middle. Quick save, initial save by Stodola. Nice job getting tested early. Camden Peterson tries to fire it out of the zone and gets intercepted and pulled right back down by My Burger. My Burger flipping, looking, cycling to the right. They have 2 bodies right in front. Steel comes out with it though. And they're pushing up the far wall. Ooh, nice stretch pass across the ice. A little bit ahead of Van Allsburg. He can't quite pull it in. That's going to allow My Burger to race down, collect it first. They'll cycle behind their goal. They're looking. They're going to look up. And they are just going to skate out of the zone. Ooh, Dean tries to intercept the pass. Can't. Stickney does instead, though. Nice job, Leo Stickney. Tries to fire up. Nobody home, though. My Burger pushes back into the offensive zone. Burger goes to the middle. Centering pass. Quick shot. It's off the side of the netting to the back wall. Out in front. It's loose. My Burger's got it. They turn fire. Deflected. Ooh, Stickney gets a skate on it. Pushes it just to the left of the goalie. Intercepted pass by Peterson, still makes it through though. Ooh, little chip, tries to go, doesn't make it on. Stodola right in front, knocks it to the back wall. My Burger putting a push on early. 3rd, 4th, 5th save, I can't count. Stodola just blocking all attempts up to the point. My Burger turns, fires, shoots, deflected. Another quick shot, Stodola pushes it to his right. Centering pass attempt, doesn't make it through. Van Allsburg tries to knock it off, can't. Deflected, Stickney pushes it to the near corner. My Burger has it, collects, skates to the middle. Quick shot, Stodola pushes it up in the air. That's Kirsten Jurna. He's got it. He's looking to skate out, and we're at least out of the zone. My goodness, that was... Oh, and we're right back to it. Here we go. My Burger pushes right in. Quick shot. Wide left. Spies contests on the board. Well, Jake, what do you think? Steel survives an initial solid minute push by My Burger.
Yeah, I was ready to call timeout there for a while.
My goodness. Steel getting a few line changes. I see Harris is out and Spies is out, so good to get some fresh legs. Jack Dean started the game. He's still on the ice. I'd like to see him get a breather on the bench. Here we go. Harris takes it across the middle.
He's got someone down if you can find him.
If you can look, he's got Kirsten Jurna. Harris opts to skate it into the offensive zone, loses it on the half-board far side, picks it back up, backhand centering attempt right there. Kirsten Jurna. There we go! Harris to Kirsten Jurna. 12 minutes left in the 3rd, and we get a quick one.
Great work there, just throwing the puck toward the goal.
Yep. Harris did what we have been hoping they would do all game.
Yep.
Didn't have a clear pass, clear window. Backhand attempt, just gets it done in front of the net. Kirsten Jurna capitalizes.
All right, so the first one goes to Steel away. Oh, a little offsides there, got a little anxious. Tough to handle that pass, and we'll do another face-off.
So we've got some new legs. Beitlich getting on the ice for the first time this game. He's on the left, Gens on the right. You've got Leo Graff in the middle. Oh, Steel getting caught on the drop in a line change. Wendelek coming on and Camden Peterson coming on. Thankfully, they take the drop, push into the offensive zone. Berger pushes it out. Camden has it. Oh no, dangerous.
Get through there.
Tried a D-to-D cycle. Berger intercepted. They take possession. They're down in their offensive zone. Battling on the blue line. Berger dumps it in. Camden Peterson pushes it right back out. Berger's going to have to retreat. No icing. That was tipped by Berger.
Steele chasing hard.
Whitelick, far wall, centering pass. Tries to find Gens. Great attempt. Good pass. Intercepted by Berger. You've got Leo holding the point. You've got Wendelek down there behind. Wraparound attempt. Ooh, takes a long rebound. Unfortunately, gets a little bit by.
Wendell using his body really nicely there.
Berger down offensive zone. Shot from the side. Oh, no. So, I don't know that there was anything real special about that. Just kind of a, about what, a 20-footer from the left side. I don't know if Stadola just didn't get a good look at it or misplayed the glove, but kind of went over his far shoulder, kind of in between the shoulder and the glove. He just didn't see it cleanly.
Yep, good shot placement by them, right in the top corner. So we're all knotted up at 1 with 11 minutes left to go in the first period.
Draw goes to Berger. They're going to push in the offensive zone. Harris pushes the puck over to the far wall. Berger dumps it down. Let's see, that's Stickney contesting behind the net. Now Harris has picked it up. Chip up. Tries to find Kirsten Jurna. Intercepted. Berger looking. Quick shot. Stadola save. Wraparound attempt. Centering attempt. It's there. Steele pushes it to the wall. Near side, up to the point, Van Allsburg tries to get by a point, can't. Dean is there, Van Allsburg is there, they're all battling right here, right on the blue line. Berger takes it, pushes it down in the offensive zone. Harris picks it up though. He's got speed, he's looking to get around the corner, he does, chips it up. Deflection, Berger point holds, fires, shoots, cover, save. Oh no, it's loose.
Cover.
Whoa, very delayed whistle. Huddy lifts the stick, gets the defender to miss it. It's a little ahead of him. I don't know that he ever had that clean on the stick. Tries to center, can't. Berger takes it. They're going to go the other way. We've got 2 defenders back. Centering pass attempt goes across ice. Berger looks, chases, gets around the defender. It's out in front. Now it's down behind. Berger centering pass, tip, shot, save. It's deflected. Stadola way out of position. Where's the puck? Nobody knows. Now it's loose. It's loose. And we're going to get a whistle. Nice cover by Stadola. I don't think anybody knew where that puck was for a little bit there.
There were a lot of bodies in front of the goal there.
We get a face-off right to the goalie's right. Graf on the face-off. Stickney out there on offense. Draw goes to Stickney. Steele takes possession. Stickney dangling, trying to figure out where to go. Chips up the half-board again. Gens has it right inside the blue line. He'll come out. Spees comes behind him, picks it up. Back to Gens. Gens getting some coaching from the sidelines. Not sure if he heard that or not. He's down in the offensive zone, though. Now he's down. Let's see, who's got the puck? There we go. That's Beitlick trying to race through. He's got it on his tape. Wraparound centering attempt. Nice job. It's open.
Get in there. Get in there. Give it to him. Give it to him.
I think Kellen would love to have that one back. My goodness, he had an attempt there.
Just a couple inches from the line.
I know. Great pass, great shot. Goalie doing a great job of just sliding to his left, making a save.
Let's go!
I like to see that aggressive play, though. You know,
I feel like that Beitlick-Gens connection is going to happen. Draw goes to Berger. Berger takes it behind the netminder. They're looking to go up the far side. Little misplay. Allows Steele to take it. Kirsten Jurna deflects, pushes it down. Van Allsburg finds him behind the net. Berger tries to just send it up the boards. Harris is on the blue line. He's going to backpedal. Not let him get behind him. I like that. Berger pushes down. Harris floats back in front of the net, not letting them get set up in front.
All right, here we go.
Centering pass gets through. Van Allsburg has it. Chips it up to himself. Gets over one. Nice job. Van Allsburg getting it up to Dean. Gets by 2. Dean's got it now. He's in the offensive zone. Here we go. Kirsten Jurna's got the puck. Looks, gets by 1. Quick shot. Can we get by 1? Oh, no. Good save. Boy, this
Put some bacon on that burger.
nice move by Kirsten Jurna, but the goalie came to play today.
Yeah,
that was a really good save. A good move, but a better save by the Berger goalie. And you know what? No matter how many times I say it, Jake, saying My Burger just doesn't sound like a legitimate team name. I'm sorry.
Absolutely does not. Absolutely does not.
Here we go. Little move. Oh my goodness. Beitlich had a sweet little move. In the business, they call that $1 million move and a 10-cent finish. He couldn't get it on net. Harris gets around one, can't get around two.
Keep it in, keep it in.
Peterson can't keep it in, so the Steel's going to have to exit the zone.
All right, let's regroup. Let's
Here we
regroup.
go. Regroup. Gens.
I like this.
Inside.
They're caught a little flat-footed.
Take a shot. There we
Rip it.
go. Quick shot. Glove save hold.
Good shot.
Get a whistle. So Steel coming out aggressive. We saw this in the Friday night game where Steel came out. They were aggressive. They got on the board early. Let's see if they can maintain this. Take a different script than the Friday night game.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, both teams have 5 players on the bench. Well, it looks like we have 6 and they have 5, so not very deep.
No, both teams
So-
are going to... This might come down to the third with who's got gas left in the tank.
It very well could be.
Berger took the draw. They pushed out. Steel momentarily pushed back in the defensive zone, but now Berger's got it again. We've got a one-on-one situation. Spees loses his net guard. Again, that's twice this tournament that net guard has come out.
Look across. He got him. I think he sees him.
Marla, if you're watching, Trigg needs a new net guard. I don't care what Casey says, buy him a new net guard.
Yep, call your Velcro person.
Yep. Berger looking down
stick.
center.
Get it out of
Pass. Oh, great save by Sadola. Wow. Backhand shot by Berger.
Oh, he tries to throw it across.
Can't get out of his zone.
Streaking Van Allsburg just couldn't connect.
Spees has it down in the corner. He's going to skate behind.
There we go.
He scooped his net guard, but now it's just flying behind him like a flag. Van Allsburg, I don't know if he lost it or just got tipped. Goes to Spees. Spees now has it in the corner. There we go. That didn't make it through, I don't think. Berger's going to come off. Spees is going to head for the boards, try to address that net guard situation. Berger's in the offensive zone. Wendelek pushes it out. Berger, offsides. Clearly offsides. My Berger just getting a little excited.
Yep, and we'll have a stoppage of play. So 6:23 left in the first, all knotted up at 1. And so far, I would say 2 very evenly matched teams.
Looks like Coach Harris is just coming back to the bench with a net guard in his hand. I'm wondering if Trigg's going to get a new piece of equipment.
Yeah, could be.
No expense is spared for this Steel team. You need something new, and the coaches will find a way to make it happen. Here we go, Beitlich in the offensive zone. Tries to get fancy, puts his back to the defender, then quick turn. Defender didn't bite. That allows them to kick it out of the zone. Harris retreats. And we're getting an icing call. You know, that one didn't work out, but I like Beitlich's creativity there. Tried to do a little, almost like a basketball stutter step to fake the defender out.
the old Euro step?
Yeah, it didn't work in this case, but you know what? If you want to get a different result than what we've been getting, you got to try different things. Harris racing on. Here we go.
Gens, Graf, and Beitlich on the front line. Harris and Wendelek
Back in the Mundy.
on D.
Raff not liking how the centers are lining up, doing some coaching. Drops the puck. Berger wins the draw. They're going to push up.
Good fight. Good fight.
Wendelek takes it, holds his own. Nice drop. Tries to drop down to
He's gonna look
Beitlich.
middle. He's
Beitlich
gonna
takes
look middle.
it. Looking to get center. Ooh. Little mismatch as far as size goes. Beitlich kind of getting pushed hard into the boards.
Yeah, gets crunched there.
Wendelek has it. He's going to skate down.
Hit him.
Couple Steel players right in the way. Quick shot. Ooh,
Just
jumps
over the
above.
goal.
That was a good shot. Oh,
Great stick
Harris
there by
just-
Grady, slowing him down, allowing the rest of the Steel players to come back. So let's finish the job, Steel.
Puck out of the zone. Ooh, nice job. Tried a little stretch pass to Beitlich. Good idea. Didn't make it through. We're down. Puck behind the goalie. Harris picks it up.
Get it out of there. Get it out of
Harris.
there.
Centering pass ends up with Berger.
Here we go.
There we go. Gens takes it. Gens has got it. Oh, they're going to call offsides.
He tried to slow down, just got to toe
Yeah.
off the blue line.
Yeah, that's tough. When your line mates are looking to go full speed, you can't stutter step at that blue line. I know Kellen Gens is going to hear that from Coach Gens on the way home.
Dang right.
No fancy dipsy doodles on the blue line.
We'll talk about that later, Mr. Van Allsburg.
Here we go. Berger wins the drop,
Great
pushes
pass,
down. Nice
great
job by
pass.
Kirsten Jurna. Kirsten Jurna pushes up, finds Dean.
All right, good
Dean's
spacing.
in. Van Allsburg is crashing. We've got players there. Van Allsburg right in front. Can the puck get there?
Oh,
Van
almost a
Allsburg can't
wraparound.
lose an edge. Wraparound attempt just skirts harmlessly to the far board. Spees back on the back check with Kirsten Jurna.
Make him go wide.
Oh, wow. A flurry-esque save from Sadola. Dang near did the splits to stop that one. Nice job. Van Allsburg kicks it out of the zone.
Hey,
Tries
we
to
might
find
have
Dean.
something here. We
Dean
might have
finds
something
it.
here.
We're
Look
up.
middle, look middle.
On a centering pass. Not sure if Dean didn't see him or just didn't feel like he could get it through. We had a wide open Kirsten Jurna in front of the net.
Yeah, I think he had trouble controlling it off his stick. I think he wanted to go there. Just
Remember,
couldn't get it on there.
Jack Dean, number 7, playing with a cast on his right hand.
I did not remember that.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to remember his inability maybe to put it exactly where he wants is probably a direct result of playing with a cast. Oh, offsides.
Another offside.
Yeah. Another example of you can't go behind your charging forward as you're entering the zone. Peterson knows better. That's not a mistake we see him make often.
And we'll get some fresh skaters out there.
And maybe for the best. That squad had been out on the ice for quite some time.
Yep. So 3:51 left, still knotted up at 1.
Draw goes to Steele. They fire back to the D. D looks
boy,
up.
oh
They
boy.
lose it. There we
Covered
go.
by Graff. He's going to go off the wall with it.
Yep, that's out of the
That
Here we
sneaks
go.
through, and we got a 3-on-1
Graff
coming
fight
up.
like 3-on-1. 3-on-1. Are we going to get through? Oh, beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. Just a little bit.
Oh, good shot
Vitalik
there.
found himself a little more up. Kellen was hoping to find him a little on the backside, so it didn't
Goes to the
make
center
the
again.
connection. But a good idea. The boys looking to find each other.
All right, hustle down. They're going to
Ice.
There we go.
That's going to come back. So again, the boys definitely playing with a little more intentionality. The passes are there. They're doing a good job. You got to think those are going to find the back of the net sooner or later.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, the score's tied, but I feel like we're certainly even, if not maybe just a little bit ahead as far as our
I would say
control
this.
goes.
I would award this period to the Steel at this point. I
But
don't-
there's no moral victories in
No, there is
2014 hockey. So let's see if we can get something
Go.
here.
Violet pushes ahead. He's in the zone. He'll take a quick shot, just hoping to get a rebound and drop down for Gens, who crashed behind him.
Here we
Gens
go.
fires up to the point.
Rip
Wendell
it.
Moats fires.
Oh boy!
Ouch. Right off a defender's elbow.
Sounded pretty loud, so I think it got him in the pad.
We got a lot of pad up
on it.
directly on that elbow.
Oh boy!
All right, delayed offsides. We're clean. They can re-enter the zone. 2:39 left in the first in this 1-1 game.
I like this. We got a chance here to maybe.
We did not say this earlier. For those the ones and ones of you watching at home, this is a preview of the third place game tomorrow. The outcome of this game actually doesn't matter. Both teams being 0-2, they will play each other tomorrow for third place. So you got to think. Oh, nice little goal by the Berger. Both teams really feeling each other out, probably getting an assessment of what is tomorrow's third place game going to feel like. Nice shot by my Berger, about 25 feet out, kind of wrapping around left to right side. Not sure if Sadola got screened or if he just couldn't pick it cleanly. Draw goes to Berger. They push up right to Spees, though. Spees loses it in his skates. That allows my Berger to collect it and enter the offensive zone. Harris pushes off to the board, right to my Berger. My Berger has it down in the corner. Harris, Van Allsburg, they pull it away from him. Van Allsburg, tries to find a streaking Kirsten Jurna. Berger intercepts, though. But again, sure, would have I liked to have seen that pass connect, but the fact that they're getting the puck and passing, not trying to dangle their way out of the zone, it's a step in the right direction. Spees takes control, tries to get by one, backhand, spin, getting pretty fancy here. Just find somebody, use your teammates. That's out of the zone. Steals out, my Berger pushes. Steele takes it off their tape. See, my burger just not giving it up though.
But good fight from the Steel, staying with it.
Dean down in the corner, Harris there, Van Allsburg there as well. They're all got it.
Here we go.
Van Allsburg has it on his tape. Nice find, looks up, finds Kirsten Jurna. Again, passes are happening. Kirsten Jurna, we got people right in front. Pass that puck to the middle, pass that puck to the middle.
He got the edge on him, and I think it was, do I pass or do I throw it at the goal? Chose to throw it at the goal. We just didn't have anyone ready for the rebound. It did pop out with an opportunity for maybe to knock it in, but wasn't the play this time.
Steele battling behind the net. Putty picks it up near
This could
corner.
be a carbon copy of what we just saw.
Looking up. He does. Oh, intercepted. Tries to find Dean at mid-ice. Can't. Chips up, though. Right here in front of us. Berger has it. They're going to push down. Centering pass. Nobody home for my Berger. Far corner. Kirsten is right there. Wendell fires around the far side. Finds Van Allsburg.
20 seconds left in the first period.
We're out of the zone. Nice job, Van Allsburg. He's going to push up. He finds Dean.
Come on, Dean.
Dean's going to
Get
get
around the
nice
corner.
finesse
Get
on
around
that
the
pass.
corner.
Dean
He
tries to
leans
get
into
around. He's getting wrapped up hard. He ends up pushing up to the point. Steele point holds, dumps down. Kirsten Jurna, Van Allsburg are there. And that's going to be it. All right, good first period by both teams. We'll go dark, and we'll meet you back here in a minute.
Maybe the goalie said, nice mask.
Maybe. All right, Steele picks the draw. Back to Stickney. Stickney cycles over to Spies. Spies looks up. Tries to find, who was it? That was Graf. Doesn't end up with Graf. Ends up with Beitlich. Beitlich has it. Trying to find an outside edge. Gets pushed to the far wall. Graf, backhanded.
There we go. Rip it.
Oh! Backhand attempt found Spies. Spies tried to fire just a monster.
Good hard shot.
Yeah.
Just went a little higher than he probably would have liked.
Just a little bit upstairs.
But even if the goalie would have saw that, I don't think he would have stopped
He
it.
would have had to jump to glove that one. It was
Might have taken him right into the net.
yeah. Here we go.
Oh,
Berger
boy.
pushing out. Oh, they find somebody. Spies. Can Spies back check
Spies,
picking up?
Spies.
Spies is going to get there. Nice.
All right. Ooh, look down, look down.
Trigg just not giving up on that one and actually beating the attacker to what looked like was going to be a easy breakaway.
Yep.
Excellent back check by Trigg Spies. So in that, we saw a quick little shot covered by Stadola, representing the town of Buffalo, Minnesota, doing a good job, doing his town proud. So we're going to get a face-off right to Porter's right. Looks like we've got Jack Dean at center, Van Allsburg, Harris, Kirsten Jurna, and Peterson all out there. Ooh. Draw goes to Berger. They fire up to the midboard. They load, fire, shoot, and we're going to get a hold by Stadola for another faceoff.
So this is interesting. I feel like if the puck goes to the left there, that right wing or left wing would have a lot of time with it. We'll talk about that later.
Sure. Van Allsburg pushes into the zone. Berger has to retreat. They take
get it.
possession.
Go get it. He doesn't want
Harris
that
right
puck.
here at the blue line. Grady, nice job. Holds initially. Ends up firing it right to a My Burger player. Excuse me. Here we go, Jack Dean, as he is wont to do, kind of goes around the world. That's a thing he likes to do. Looks up, finds Kirsten.
I think he just likes to draw the D in.
Maybe.
Oh, could have been a trip. Might have just got
Maybe.
hung up on his own stick.
I think when you try to do a fancy crossover move and you end up being kind of the reason you go down, you're probably not going to get that call.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nice shot by My Burger. Glove save. Nice catch by Sadola.
And we'll get some new skaters.
Yeah, and that one, Kristen Jurna just tried to do a nice little toe drag right in front of the skater. And I think the skater just kind of put the brakes on. Gavin wasn't ready for it, and he went down. So, no malicious intent, and ref just content to let him play.
Now we got a guy over there on the far side. I feel like before we didn't, you know what I mean?
We should. Usually you stack heavy on the goal side, but
Oh boy, maybe that's why you don't.
yeah, puck goes behind the net, centering pass attempt by My Burger.
All right, get it out of there,
Harmlessly
Steele.
goes
Get it
to
out
the
of there.
firewall. My Burger checks down behind the net. Here we go. Ooh, don't bring it right in front of your own goalie there, Mr. Graff. Dangerous move. Steele picks it up. Oh, Bialik just can't get around that one guy. He had a lot of open ice. He was ready.
we go.
Oh, here it goes. Pops up. Bialik has it. He's in the zone. He's going to fire. Shoot. Gens was just a stride behind. If he had been just one stride closer, he could have had a nice tip. Graff
Rip
drops
it
back
again.
to Wendelich. Wendelich goes over to Bialik. Bialik wide right. Centering
Good
pass
look
attempt.
again.
Yep, deflected
I
though.
like this. I like this.
Wendelich over to Bialik. Bialik goes again.
Throw it. Oh, pops out.
Graff tries to
Come on,
push
Trigg.
down. Trigg shoots. Deflected. Ends
Good
up
tip.
behind the net. Gens battling in the far
Battling
corner.
hard. Battling real hard.
Bialik there to help. Graff there to help.
Keeps it in. Keeps it in.
Held at the blue line.
Oh,
no.
unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Oh, very fortunate. So from
that puck.
looking like disaster to very fortuitous. Bialik
back.
tries to chip it off My Burger. They can't. Speeds is back though, making it tricky. Oh, no goal. Off the post.
Not too sure about that, but we'll take it. Hey, let's get a race to the puck down here. That was pretty. That was a pretty heavy shot from my vantage.
The only thing it'd be tough to see without going. I don't know that it hit the very back of the net. And to come out at the angle it did, it would have had to hit the very back of the net.
Okay.
I thought it hit the left-hand post.
Catch him, Leo. Good hustle from Leo.
Oh no. Well, karma, the hockey gods, deciding that what looked like close enough, now they're going to get one.
Yeah, we had him out wide just at the last minute. He tucked his shoulder in and was able to get that backhand flip.
Come on, Steele, work together.
7:02 left in the second period.
Dean on the drop,
Down
takes
3-1.
it, tries to push in. Berger collects, pushes right back. They're in the offensive zone clean. They're going to wrap around. Peterson right in front, but 3 Berger attackers. Oh boy, here we go. We've got the rush. Use your teammates, use your teammates. Good job penetrating, getting into the zone. Like to see him use those teammates in that 3-on-2 break. Camden Peterson, nice job closing the feed, taking away the window, deflecting the shot. Berger holds it. Peterson deflects another shot.
2 saves for him on the day.
Yeah. Pearson Jurna trying to get it over the blue line. It's loose, battling on the half boards. Berger skates to the middle, takes the shot way wide right. Harmlessly off the backboard to the far wall. Centering pass
right, here we
attempt
go.
goes to Peterson. Peterson skates out of the zone. Little chip pass finds Kirsten Jurna. Kirsten Jurna, he's into the zone.
Got Hudson wide.
Looking, backhand pass attempt doesn't make it through, but now it's down. Near corner. Berger skating out. Peterson back, Spies back. Spies forcing him to the outside. Oh, nice little turn move and a pass. Quick shot. Initial save. Cover Sadola. Nice job.
For Porter. You know, in between games we went to, what was it called?
Baldy's Barbecue.
Baldy's, and they had a simulator there, like any sport you could imagine. And we were doing baseball, and Porter, who does not play baseball, was hitting some absolute bombs.
Ripping them?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Closed caption to the Sadola family. Maybe sign that kid up for baseball.
Your words, not mine. A little tangled up there.
Yep. Wendell getting a stick caught behind him. Ooh, nice. Cleared by the steal.
A lot of action. See if you can get it out.
All right, Myberger holds. They push down.
There.
Now
Nice
goes
job
to
by
Gens looks up. Finds Graf. Graf and Beitlicker there. Graf, just a little bit ahead of him. Floats off his tape. Berger collects. They're at mid-ice. We've got bodies down, and they're offsides. So 8:58 left in the second.
You know, I think any stoppage of play here is welcome. Our team looks like they don't quite have as much pep in their step as they did to kick off the game.
Draw goes to steal. That's going to be Spies. Spies pushes up. He's got Gens. Gens is with him. In the corner, backhand centering attempt. Quick shot. Save. Initial save. Gens is there. He gets it back in the middle. We need someone to crash down and just be sitting in front. Ooh, high shot. No high sticking call there. Gens fighting for it. Beitlick, Graf there as well. Up the half board. Ooh, our D had pinched down dangerously low. That's going to give them a break. Graf has it, picks it up, fires around the half board. Beitlick's going to chase. Beitlick's got it. He's looking, trying to find an angle. Not sure what was happening there. He was trying to go, I don't know what was going on there. We're going to get a whistle. Spies? What was the call?
Cross-check.
Cross-check on Spies.
It's kind of a weird play.
You know what? Maybe I'll take the blame for that one. We were talking to Trig's dad saying how clean Trig played in the regular season, only picking up his first penalty in the very last game of the season. And no, wouldn't you know it, here he gets his first penalty of the Steel season. So, draw goes to Berger. They fire for the point. Point fires wide left. Steel collects. They're pushing out of the zone. That's Kirsten Jurna. Kirsten Jurna gets it out. Myberger collects. Harris pokes it out. Berger's got to get out. Jack Dean has it. Dean pushes down the zone, tries to center it. Nobody home.
There it is. Oh!
Kirsten Jurna just got his stick tied up in a defender. Not his fault.
I was about to say it felt like we were down a skater on that play, and indeed we were.
Your instinct was correct. We were in fact down a skater. So 1:28 left in the penalty kill. Dean on the draw. He's out there with Kirsten Jurna, Spies, and Harris. Draw goes to Berger. Berger pushes in. Harris kicks him right back out. They're going to cycle D to D on the right side of the red line. They'll fire back down. Backhand dump and chase by Myberger. Harris will get there first. He's going to look to fire up the half board. His pass attempt gets deflected off a stick, so not as much oomph as he would have liked. Cycle across the blue line for Myberger. Load, fire, shot, way wide right. Off the half board. Harris tries to fire up again. Steele can't clear. That gives it back to Myberger. Now we're going to go.
There we go.
We're out. Little miscommunication there. Yep, offsides.
So again, they were thinking the right thing there. Who was going to be offsides? He tried to give it up. Just a tough pass to handle, and then his momentum and carried him right into the zone.
Yep.
44 seconds left on the penalty.
In a penalty kill, a little breather, a line change, never a bad thing.
Never a bad thing.
Graf on the draw, goes to Berger. Berger pushes up. They're over the red line, looking to get into the offensive zone. Graf says no thanks. He pushes them over the red line. Graf with four defenders, just burning clock. Nice job. Gens is there as well. Graf is out. Gens cycles back to Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg just dumps it into the corner. Nice job on a penalty kill. You just want to burn time. Van Allsburg finding the empty corner, puts it there. Gens contesting. He gets spun. He's back. Van Allsburg needs to get back. Peterson is back as well. So good job, Steele, getting back, not giving up any odd rushes on this penalty kill. Peterson back in.
Oh, they got numbers. They got numbers.
Got a 2-on.
Oh, no! He does what would be the right thing, throwing it down ice, but you had Gens streaking on the side, and he didn't just see him.
We're just still battling. Peterson holds, turns, shoots, fires.
Get that in there. Ooh,
nice.
Good shot. Good shot.
shot.
Steele back at full strength now.
Get there.
Steele, far corner. Graf is there. Beitlich is there as well. They're bundled up. Berger comes out of the pile with it. They're going to skate it out of the zone. Wendelek is back. He contests. He picks it up their tape. Here we go. We've got, breakaway. Jack Wendelek. Here we go. What's going to happen? Yeah! Oh, here we go. You got to look at it.
That'll spark the team a little bit.
There we go.
Great shot on the breakaway.
Yep, nice job.
Shot.
And you know what? Maybe viewers at home didn't see it, but we had a line change. I believe that was Harris. Coming off the bench, smartly saw the breakaway developing and hustled to get over the blue line to not blow that on an offsides call. So really heads up play by Harris.
Get it out of there.
Wraparound attempt, it's loose, it's right in front. Can we get a cover? We can.
There we go.
Sadola. I would say in this game I've seen Sadola go down and cover a lot more than we've seen so far this weekend.
Yeah, certainly adapting to the style of play from the first two teams that would really make it tough on him.
Puck drop goes to Berger. Berger collects, fires. That's going to go wide right by about 5 feet. Goes to the backboard.
All right, let's get it out of there. Let's get it out of there.
There we go. Little chip up there. Kirsten Jurna. Pushes it forward.
Oh, good attack. Good attack. Almost.
Tried to get around the last defender, just couldn't, so Van Allsburg loses it. Point holds, that's Harris. Harris holds. Can he hold the third time? He does. Can't hold the fourth time though. Berger pushes back. Nice little sweeping.
Nice. Yeah, good work.
Attack there by Wendelek. Clears to the boards. He fires around far side. Harris is there. Van Allsburg is there. Berger, quick shot on goal. Sadola pushes it down to Wendelek. Wendelek to Van Allsburg. Oh, chip off the half board. Just not the right angle. And doesn't clear the zone. Berger is going to take it. They'll push back down. Harris is still there bothering him. Centering pass attempt. Oh, Kirsten Jurno lifts the stick. Nice job. Berger point will hold fire wide left by about 4 feet. That's going to be Wendelek. Wendelek chip off one.
A couple field players go down.
Harris,
get out of there.
Little poke check, gets it away. Can we get out of the zone? We can. Boy, we're just having a heck of a time getting out of the zone right now. 3:51 left in the second. Centering pass attempt. Ooh, wide open net by my Berger. They just misplayed that one. They would love to have that shot back. There we go. We're out of the zone. Berger's got to clear. No, that is. They were way off sides. Come on. Not even close.
Fling it down. Fling it down.
Berger holds. And now we're up. Here we go. It's going to get a breakaway.
Oh, good hard shot.
Nice hard shot. Tried to go 5-hole. Goalie was ready for it though. Dropped down real quick. And good shot, good save.
I like that heads-up play. Saw how our defender was going to have control of it and then leaked a little bit, trying to make something happen, and it did. Just couldn't quite find the back of the net. Good play by the goalie. Long shift though.
Yeah.
Those boys need a break.
Draw goes to Spies. Spies drops down, finds Gens. Gens has him in the half board. Back to Spies. Spies looking. He'll chip to himself. Gets by one. He's going to just push in.
Crash the net.
We're going to get a quick shot by Spies. Whitelick cycles up to cover. Speeds back to his position on the half board. Whitelick is there. Speeds holding that blue line.
Working hard.
Up. Quick shot. Up. Glove save. Dropped it down. It's loose. Now we're battling. Trying to fire it in. Nice job. Another quick shot. Knocked down. High stick. Nothing. Behind. We're trying to get Berger. Trying to get it out. Graf contest. Stickney right there on the blue line. Gets out.
All right.
Whitelick is back. Spees is back. We're going to slow him down. Spees knocks it off their
There
tape.
we go. And now we got a 3-on-2. Spread it out. Spread it out. Oh. All right. Hustle back. Hustle back.
Puck goes over. Ooh.
Another long
We got lucky
change
there with
for
a no
them.
call. That was Stickney
All right,
kind of
send
going
it
over
up,
the top
send
of
it up,
someone,
send
taking
it
him
up.
down. Up to Graf. Graf. Oh, tried the little stretch pass. Couldn't find him. Whitelick looks to do the same. That's going to be
That'll be
offside.
icing.
Or icing.
So close.
Good idea.
1:43 left. 3-2 in the second. Hopefully those kids got
If
some.
this is a preview of the third place game, I think we're in for a good game. Set your clocks. Get up tomorrow morning.
Well, you are in luck because it is a preview of the third place.
It is. Just saying. This should be fun. Oh yeah, maybe.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Nice centering attempt.
Great centering look.
Yeah,
Just
Dean
got
was-
hung up by the
Dean was looking to
Nyberger
find
skater.
somebody. Peterson gambles, steps up, tries to hold, loses that one. Harris is there to back him up though, so we'll hold. Neutral ice,
Hustle
across
back,
the middle,
hustle
Berger
back,
over the red
hustle
line.
back. They got
They're
it.
into the zone clean. Saved by Sadola, kicked off to his right, backboard. Peterson collects, looks up, across the ice, off the half board. Nobody there though. Berger is going to pick it up. Kirsten Jurna, Dean there. They'll
Go.
collect it.
Oh, he sees him. He sees him.
Oh, good idea.
Good look. That's a tough
Yep,
pass
that's
to
a tough
make.
pass. Just couldn't find the angle.
Yep.
Van Allsburg was there.
All
Up
right.
to Harris. Harris looks. What's he gonna do? He'll take a quick shot right to the tape of a Berger player though. Van Allsburg steps up, can't poke check. Harris is back. Peterson is back. Harrison pulls it off their tape. Stretch pass, looks up, finds Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg there, looking to the middle. Let's find somebody. Get down in front of that net.
Great pass.
Yep. Good pass, Van Allsburg to Kirsten Jurna. Just couldn't
All
pull
right.
it in.
Hustle back. Hustle back. Hustle back. Good back check, making him go wide. Good poke.
Berger up to the midway. They're going to turn and fire. Gets deflected.
13
down to the
seconds left.
backboard.
Come on. Nothing easy. Nothing easy.
No wraparound attempt. They're just
9
behind the
seconds.
net. Are they going to wrap around this side? We don't know. Centering pass it in. Wide open.
Oh, man. That's too bad.
So again, kind of what we've seen before, leaving a player just wide open in front of the net. Too worried about the player with the puck. We needed a body to step up, create some difficulty, but that player had all the time in the world to just figure out what he wanted to do.
So a quick goal with 3.8 seconds left. And that'll do it for the second period.
All right, we'll go dark. We'll see you back here in a minute.
You got this.
alive.
So, final period of the day. Down 2 goals to see if the Steel can get a quick one and make it a 1-goal game, and then anything can happen.
Graf wins the draw, goes back to Wendelek. Wendelek moves in.
How about that? Far down beauty by Wendelek coming on the far side. Got the corner and he said, I'll take it myself. And just like that, barely even had time to start the clock. And it is a 4-3 hockey game.
You know, it goes to show you how important winning those draws are. Graf winning the second draw of this third period.
I'll do it again. Would you do it again? I'll do it again.
Spies, he's in the zone. He gets by a couple. Finds a nice pass. Quick shot right in the armpit. It's loose on the front. Quick shot, scrum right in front. They're still battling. It's loose. Ooh, that's going to take a big rebound up to the corner. They're trying to decide who wants it. Wendelek will collect in our zone. They'll cycle
All right,
around.
they're doing a line change. Let's attack. Oh, no. Good recovery, good recovery, good
Wendelek
recovery.
just loses it.
All
His
right.
own skate. Yikes, that was scary. Gens has it. He's looking. He enters the zone, trying to find an edge around. And he's going to get just hammered in the boards. Easy call for the ref. So that's going to put Steel in the power play. 14 minutes left in the third.
All right, seeing a lot of excitement from the boys as they're changing places on the ice. I think they realize they are right in this game.
Yep, this is anybody's game for sure.
All right, 2 minutes of advantage for
Dean
the Steel.
on the draw. Tries to just take a shot off the draw. Deflected. It's loose down in front. Back towards the goal. Doesn't make it all the way through.
Go get it, go
Berger
get it, go
tries
get
to
it,
just
keep it
fire
in.
it up the half court.
Nice
Harris
job, Grady.
holds.
Still
On
in
the
there.
ice. Boy, down
All right,
on his
attack.
stomach. Still holds. Quick shot by Grady. Deflected.
All right, hustle back,
Here we
boys,
go.
hustle back.
Stickney couldn't find that one. So that allows Berger to take it back all the way. They'll take a
There
shot.
you go.
Wide left, hits the backboard.
All right, let's regroup
Goes on the
here.
outside. That's Stickney. Stickney up to Dean. Dean looking. Tries to find Van Allsburg. Intercepted by Berger. There we go. Stickney knocks it off his tape. We're going to get a call. Nope. The goal negates the penalty. So a short-handed goal by my Berger.
Yeah, that was too bad.
Pulls the wind out of the sails of a Steel team that had really looked to strip the momentum. So we had a penalty call, but as in true fashion, the goal will negate the penalty call.
What does that mean?
So on that breakaway, we had a penalty called against us. Hand went up.
Oh, okay.
Had we taken possession, it would have been a penalty.
Oh.
But because they scored, that penalty doesn't go into the books. Draw back and forth right on the red line. Eventually ends up with Berger. Fights for it at the blue line. Steel still in the power play.
All right, go down, go down.
There we go.
Right idea, right
Kellen
idea.
looking for a streaking Beitlick. Beitlick looks to fire it right in front. Nobody had crashed hard enough, so nobody able to hit that one in. Nice idea by Beitlick though. Another miscommunication with passes gives it to my Berger. They're going to push in the zone. Peterson looks to deflect. Shot. Sadola cover save.
So what I saw there was the boys definitely knowing what they wanted to do there. Pass was just a little bit off in both instances. But all in all, I'd say much better hockey this game than we saw the first two. The boys are kind of playing together.
Dean on the draw. They're going to get a whistle for a line change that was not at the correct time. 5 players on the ice during a penalty kill. Should be another penalty, but they're just going to blow the whistle, kill play, and let them get situated.
We'll redo it.
Point, fire, doesn't make it through, deflected.
All right,
Wendelek
let's go,
trying to
let's go.
kick
We
it
got
to
numbers.
himself.
Look up.
Here we go. Wendelek has it. Can he get it up? Oh, my Berger at the blue line. Harris just pushes it in. Van Allsburg cycles up to D. Van Allsburg will push in now. Quick little shot. Ooh, right off the edge. Nice little dipsy-do and shot. Deflected, back down. Van Allsburg, Kirsten Cherna. Dean is there. They're going to try to hold.
Come on, come on.
Deflected. Can we get it? We're out. Berger back at full strength. Dean tries to go across ice. We're still right on the red line here. That's Harris. Harris looking.
Oh, there we go.
We're going to get a call. Just throwing an elbow, sending Harris flying. Now we'll get the call. So Berger up by 2, playing like a frustrated team, just penalty after penalty. Some undisciplined play from my Berger, but as of yet, still not able to capitalize.
Yeah, Grady's one of those fast players where he'll skate up behind you, he'll take the puck from you, and he'll get under your skin if you're not on his team. So, like you said, maybe a little frustration from the other team, but kid battles hard. Hopefully he can
Draw,
shake this one
steal.
off.
They're going to push down. Berger tries to get out of the zone. Stickney holds. Stickney over to Spies. Spies. He's going to skate down. He'll take a... Oh, nice little pass. Goal! Nice job.
Boy, pretty cluttered down there, but good puck movement, and that net was wide open. I think it was Graff with the goal.
I couldn't see. I saw Stickney go down, or excuse me, yeah, Stickney go down and do a nice little pass. Was it Graff that pushed it in?
I think it was. I think it was. Oh, I thought it was Graff.
We don't know. We don't know who got it. We just know we got one.
Yeah.
The boys will tell us for sure, though, after the game. They'll let us know.
True.
Draw goes to steal. They're battling. Gens pushes in the offensive zone. Battling.
Get it
battling,
across, get it
center
across. There it is.
Yep.
Good job! And just like that, we are all knotted up at 5.
It is a new game.
Woo! That was definitely Graff.
Very nice shot. Again, the importance of winning the draw, pushing into the offensive zone, foot on the gas. Let's not let up. Let's go.
That's right, and as you alluded to, we have gotten momentum back several times this game just to hand it over. So let's see if we can hold on to it a little bit longer and maybe get another goal and put them on their heels.
Draw goes to Berger. Berger cycles, turns, spins, tries a stretch pass. Wendelek reads it. He collects. Looking, he's going to chip up, try to find Dean. Dean can't pull it in, chips off the half board into the offensive zone. Berger cycles D to D. They'll look to do a stretch pass, intercepted. Wendelek, but he can't quite get it. Now we've got a 3-on-1. Peterson, oh, nice job.
Back check, get it out of there, finish the job. Nice work, boys.
Peterson handles the 3-on-1. Nice job, Camden.
You know, we talked about the other games about how where it's like a 3-on-1 and then all of a sudden it's a 4-on-3. In that case, we really hustled back and made it tough for them. Let's get that puck out of the zone. Let's
Skate
not
across
give them
the middle. Berger just not willing to give it up. Wendelek pushes it to the outside. Berger, backhand attempt, goes wide left. Now we're down in the corner. Camden, Peterson chips up to Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg gets it out of the zone. Here we go. Kirsten Cherna looking to jump the route. He can't get around the defender, though. So Berger will get it. Van Allsburg there. He holds. He's got possession. He's going to look to get it to the middle. Deflect. Back very nice.
How about that one?
Van Allsburg to Wendelek. Well done.
Let's go!
9 minutes and 49 seconds left in this hockey game, and it is a Steel 6 and My Burger 5. And we see a lot of smiles on the bench and on the ice from the boys.
Draw
As
goes to
there should
steal.
be.
Yeah, for sure. Harris cycles over
All right,
Spies.
here we go.
Spies loses it momentarily. Berger will push it down into the corner. Harris has it on the half board. Dips by one. Gets
And
by
we
another.
control.
Graf
Another
gets it
push
up.
by the Steel.
Graf, we've got a 3-on-2. We've got a 3-on-2. Graf will choose to fire.
Just over.
High by about a foot. Oh, back of the
back
net.
of the
Calm
net.
down, Steel fans. Calm down.
Hard to. It's hard to.
That was your wife.
Back of the net. Shot wide right off the half board. Gens tries to center, deflected off a defender. Now they've got possession. They're behind. Turn, fire, shot, deflected to the left. Steele in possession, down in the corner. Little chip up, a little too much pepper, so that's going to go far. Harris
All right,
will back,
hustle
skate
back. Good recovery by the Steele there.
Kirsten Jerna enters his own clean. Ooh, tried a little backhand pass, not enough juice to make it over to Gens, where he wanted to go. Ooh, gets by one. Ooh, nice save.
Great save by Porter.
Gens has it in the corner, loses it, centering attempt, deflected out by Harris. Harris, Berger, trying to just get, oh my goodness, somebody put a body on this kid.
And covered up. And covered up.
That Mike Berger player just skated right between three Steel players to get that shot.
Yep, that was a longer shift. We had a lot of offensive shots there. I think boys didn't have much in the tank, and you can tell when they start waving their sticks that they're getting pretty tired. So, fresh skaters out there for the Steel. Let's see if we can keep the momentum
Drop.
on our side.
Oh, Hudson taken down from behind, no call. That allows Berger to push down. That's Wendelek. Wendelek fires up the half board.
Handle it, handle it.
Off
Get
the
it out of
stick
there. And it's out.
That was Beitlick. Beitlick gets it out of the zone.
Not too much though.
Berger pushes right back in. It's still out. There we go. Wendelek gets it by one. Wendelek, Van
We've got
Allsburg,
numbers.
Beitlick. They're
We've
all
got
there.
numbers.
We just need to get it to the middle. Like to see a centering pass there. Beitlick gets by one, can't get by two. Berger takes it. They're going to push out of the zone. Wendelek
Makes him
contest.
go wide and slows him down. Good play there.
Very nice. Dean
Got
takes it back
control.
the other way. There we go. Just a lot of back and forth right here in neutral ice.
Yep.
Fighting on the red line. Nice little pass. Ooh, that was close. Van Allsburg doing a good job holding. Beitlick pushing in. Huddy quick shot
good
off
shot.
the leg of a defender.
There it is. There it is.
Bruce. Backhand shot attempt. Saved by the goalie. Another shot.
Another
saved by
one.
Berger. Ooh, 3 consecutive saves by the Myberger goalie. Nice
All
job.
right, hustle back, Steele. Hustle back. Oh no, oh no, we got a skater down.
Camden loses an edge. That's going to give him an outside edge. Saves Sadola.
We need
Pushed
some
it
fresh
to the
legs.
left.
We need some fresh legs. Get it down.
There we
Get
go.
it down.
That's out of the zone. Dean looking. Huddy's got to hold up at the blue line. Dean's in the zone. Just can't get by 2 defenders though.
All right, dig deep, Steele. Dig deep. Give him chase. Give Tring chase.
Pushing him outside.
And wide. Shot it
Peterson
wide.
pushes the attacker outside. Nice. Oh, almost had a nice stretch pass to Van Allsburg. Here we go. We're moving again.
And we're gonna get-
Spees
All right, slow him down. Slow him down.
coming off the bench. Graff intercepts. That's going to buy some time and allow for some line changes. We've got some fresh bodies out there now. Kirsten Jerna is going to push up.
Playing real tough.
Scrum.
Playing real
Right on
tough.
the board.
And Graff
It's going to
brings
be
it
Graff.
up.
Graff will push in.
Good patience by
He'll take a
Kevin.
quick shot. That's going to go wide right. 6 minutes left in the third. Steele up by 1.
Good fight by Huddy. He's going to look middle.
Wrap around. Nope. What's he going to do? Centering pass attempt. Doesn't make it through. Graff gets a stick on it though. Here we go. Hold. Nice job.
Nice job by
That's
Sticky to
Stickney.
keep it in.
Yep. Van
Huddy's
Allsburg
got it.
Collects. Loses it. I think Graff might have knocked that off his own teammate's tape. Here we go.
He is
We're
giving good show.
quick shot. Deflected to the left. Centering pass attempt.
Probably a longer shift than we would have wanted, but just no break in the action. Boys
again,
are going hard.
2 Berger attackers, 3 Steel defenders. All 3 chose to follow the puck in the corner, leaving an attacker sitting in front of our goalie. Again, that has been the story of this game. That is what is allowing Berger to hang in this one. Draw goes to Berger. Berger fires up. Not
All right,
at
here
6.
we go. Get wide, get wide,
Steele
get
collects.
wide.
They'll enter the offensive zone. That's Wendelek. Wendelek loses it. Berger pushes up. Peterson's chasing back.
He uses his body real nicely.
He
Oh boy.
Berger has it. They're going to come across. No shot attempt ends up making it on net. Peterson pushes into the corner, up the half board. Finds Jensica finds Beitlick. Beitlick trying to get around his guy. Just can't. He'll get in the offensive zone. Berger's going to collect it and skate out. Centering pass attempt deflected by Jack Dean. Jack Dean turns, takes it, collects, tries to find Bialik. Deflected up in the air. Gens has it now. My Burger takes it off their tape.
Oh boy, Peterson fell down.
Steele ends up collecting. Wendelek fires off the half-board. Up to the point. Burger point hold. They'll dump it right back down. My Burger, quick shot, saves Sadola. Here we go. That's Bialik. Bialik has it, far side. He's going to get in the zone. If they separate, create some space. Gens is there. Quick shot by Bialik. Drifts towards the goalie. Goalie kicks it to the half board. My Burger collects. 4 minutes.
Someone got behind. Hustle back, steal that away.
Burger in the offensive zone. They're going to get caught for offsides. That's going to come out.
3 minutes and 58 seconds left in this game. All knotted up at 6. And we have got some tired skaters on both sides of the ice.
For sure. Draw goes to Burger. Burger tries to chip and chase. Steele ends up collecting though. That's Graf. What's he going to do? Chips off the half board. Finds Van Allsburg. Van Allsburg is here. Van Allsburg into the zone clean. Speeds as a trailer. Finds Graf. Backhand attempt. Just a little bit wide. What a setup. Great shot. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Ooh, Graf taking a big hit.
Great stick
or
by
Harris.
Graf.
Big hit at the blue line there. He's okay. He's hurt though. He's grabbing that shoulder. He's going to go find a spot on the bench. He'll get tended. Here we go. Burger has it. Offensive zone. Down in the corner. Van Allsburg trying to find it. Nope. Here we go. Spees. Nice little stretch pass to Kirsten Jurna. Kirsten Jurna can't quite pull that in, so Burger's going to take it. They'll go back the other way.
Oh boy.
Dean will almost get caught in a line change there. Burger trying to find an edge. Covers Sadola. Nice.
Nope, that's not a collar.
So a little update on Grady. He was grabbing what looked like his collarbone, but he was also moving his arm. So a couple of conflicting pieces of evidence there, and now he's leaning up. Oh, almost a great pass.
The bite like the Gens connection.
Yeah.
He's leaning up against the side. I think he's going to try to fight this one out.
Dad's on the bench. Dad gave him a thorough look over. Told him toughen up, and he's going to be back on the ice. Steele tried to push down. Now they're going to hold the zone.
Let's get a shot.
220.
Could have been it.
Bialik loses an edge.
Get up. Hustle back, hustle back.
Looking. We've got defenders back. They're going to chip and chase. So that's going to get down on the far
2
side.
minutes left to go.
Peterson has it. He's going to look up. Find Gens. Gens looks to chip up. Nobody there though. Peterson back right out of the zone again.
All right, now we got him.
Gens
Great
finds
pass.
Kirsten Jurna. Gavin's in the zone clean. He'll take a quick shot. Deflected off the stick of a defender. Doesn't make it on net. Chip up the half board by Burger. Now they're battling on the far board. Steele dumps it down. Wendelek has it. He's going to look to try a little wraparound. He does. Ooh, defender hits a stick, so he can't get all the way through that wraparound attempt. Burger will kick it off the half board and push back. He's got a back check.
Dean. Great
Dean
hustle by
and
Dean.
Peterson are there.
Come on,
Gens
stop him,
on the
stop him.
follow-through.
Wraparound goal just slid in at the last minute as Porter was going over to cover.
Only kicked it in with his leg. Had to stop the dish. Get it back, boys!
So in a very fun back and forth game, now we find ourselves 1:26 left in the game with My Burger back on top. Steel coach Kyle Crable opting to use his one time out, and I think it's a good time to use it.
Absolutely. Can't take it with you, right?
Jake, what do you think coach is telling the boys right now?
All right, he's thinking, when we get control, I want this goalie to be flying toward me. You're going to go in, we're going to do 6-on-5, we're going to put one in the net. And then we're going to have 5-on-5, we're going to take the next one, we're going to walk away out of here 8-7.
I'll be honest, I didn't follow that in any way, shape, or form, but I like it.
Okay. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
I heard 8-7, and I'll take it.
Yep. I think we pull our goalie, don't we?
At a certain point, you would have to, yes.
So he's strategizing that.
Hopefully, just letting the boys know this is going to be the call if the goalie's off the ice.
Yep.
This is what I want. I would believe if we win the draw and take possession in the offensive zone, you're probably going to see Sadola come off the ice.
That's what I was trying to get at. We got Beitlich on the near side, Harris at center, Graf on the far side, Spies and Wendelich.
I would say we're built for speed currently. A line that we have not seen that's built for speed. Sadola making his way off the ice. We're going to get a high stick call and a whistle, which is not what we wanted right now, as we had dumped the puck into the offensive zone. They might choose to pull him anyway and just start with 6 on the draw. Yep, that's what they're going to do. So we have an empty net, 6 skaters on the ice. Here we go. Draw goes to Berger. Berger looks to fire. They can't get it out. Graf tries to cycle across the blue line. They're going to dump down. Gens has it, far board. He'll try to get up, kind of up. Beitlich, center ice. There we go. Trying to find somebody. We just can't seem to get control in a way to actually get a shot. Dean, that's Harris down there in the corner.
In front of the net if we can find him.
Oh my!
Try to get to him.
Oh, there we go. My Berger manages to get a backhand.
45 seconds.
No icing on that. I don't buy that in any way, shape, or form. Up the half board, Berger intercept. Wendelich pushes up, finds Gens. Gens
Here we go.
finds Beitlich.
Take it.
Beitlich can't corral that one in. Berger is just going to push that out. 27 seconds left. This is it. You're looking at Steele. Spies chips ahead, gets by one. Can he get by the other? Nope. Wendelich pushes it up. Beitlich has it. We're in the offensive zone. Can we just take possession? Kellen, we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a trip. Who are they putting in the box? Beitlich?
Yep.
Oh, Jordo.
Yeah, I think he got cut off and was a little frustrated that the kid took the puck from him and gave him a little extra nudge on the way down. So bringing the goalie back now with the face-off in their zone.
11 seconds. We're going to have to win the draw and skate down and score.
Yep. So far, so good.
Well, we don't win the draw,
But, shucks.
we do get a save. Another save from Sadola, 3 seconds. That's going to run this one out. Nice little comeback victory for my Berger. I will take away from this game that I think the third place game tomorrow is anybody's game to win.
Yep.
Certainly don't. I like our chances tomorrow. I'll say that.
Yep. Boys look disappointed, rightfully so. But I think once that emotion's gone, they're going to have the confidence that we can beat this team.
For sure.
And
for sure.
we will be back here bright and early tomorrow morning.
8:45?
I believe so.
8:45.